Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, you're welcome. So today we'll be doing a DIY on how to make the raining and braided headband. So first you need your scissors, your tape rule, your chalk, and your material, anyone. So I'll be using an Ankara pieces today. First you measure out the 5 by 36 inches. Then you cut it out. If there's any other piece that's left, you can trim off the rough edges. And then you measure and be sure it's accurate. 36 by 4. Yeah. So you fold them in the way you're going to sew, because you're going to sew the edge, which we're showing you right now. Yeah. So if you don't have the fluffy stuff to put in, you can use your pieces. Cut them in pieces. Make sure it's tiny and really soft. Yeah, you can cut enough that you'll be needing so you don't get stranded looking for more to add. So after sewing that, you're going to use your scissors or anything you can to turn it over. Yeah, you turn them over so you can actually stock the pieces inside. Yeah, that's how you do it. You can use anything, your scissors or a pencil or anything that it's comfortable for you. And it's time to stock in the pieces. You put all the pieces inside. Don't make it too strong, and it shouldn't be too soft. It should just be normal. Everything should be full. After doing that in the 3 pieces, because we actually cut out 3 pieces, you hold the down part of the empty space, hold them together, because we're going to sew all 3 together so they'll be stick to one. Make sure you sew them tight so you don't have to start pulling out any pieces. Okay, so after doing that, it's time to braid. I'm sure most of you know how to braid, so if you can't, but just learn how to do it. You pass each material inside each other. You interlock them. Make sure you don't make it too tight, and it shouldn't be too loose while braiding. Braid to the end. You might need a hand one doing that. Someone else can help you hold the edge so it doesn't start dragging and pulling out. So when you get to the tip, you'd have to use your pin to hold and press down, because we're going to be cutting off the edges and remove some excess pieces inside. We're going to sew this part too. So you cut off, take off any pieces that is going to block the sewing. Do that to the 3 pieces we have there. After that, yeah, you hold them together and sew. After sewing, you join the both pieces, the 2 edges we sewed, you join them together and sew together. Yeah, that's what we're doing now. After sewing together, so now you cut out 5 by 5 pieces. This is going to be used to hold that rough edge. Yes, we're going to use to cover that part so you don't have to leave it rough and unkept. Yeah, so after that we're going to fold it that way and sew. After sewing, you fold it. Don't make you turn it to the side. Make sure the sewed part is in the middle, and then you wrap that place we actually sewed together. You wrap it together, and then you sew this part. You sew it. After sewing, you trim off the rough edges, the parts remaining, and then we turn over. You turn over to the better part that is going to show. Yeah, we're almost ready. Our braided band is almost ready. Make sure you turn very well and properly and very neatly so it doesn't start showing rough edges here and there. And you can actually use your glue to hold and press that part, or you use your needle and thread to sew that part to be strong so it doesn't have to start moving up and down when you're putting it on your head. But yeah, I just left mine like that because it's mine and because it's strong. So we're done with the Ankara braided hairband. I bet you guys can try. This is really nice. So I decided to use an Ankara for my own tutorial because I want to show you that you can use any material you have to do this. And that is it. We have our braided Ankara material. So I partnered with FFG, that's Flossy Fashion Gallery, on this one, so we can actually make it work. So please subscribe.